Hello, this is Trog, and check out my new skin. T-Rav made this druid skin for me. I love it. It's so good. He's amazing with skin and different stuff like that. So from the intro you probably saw, I've been doing a lot of caving. And towards the end there, this is where these signs lead. I know T-Rav's a little afraid of all the caves and stuff, so I wanna get him going. But this episode will be diving more into Florcraft and some of that stuff, the more druidy magic stuff. T-Rav's gonna be going into under magic, which teach their own, own. But I need some gold and whatnot and all these materials for that. But once you get a Fortune 3 pick, the materials that you can get just from mining in the caves is crazy. I was lighting up a whole bunch of those and whatnot, but we needed a lot of gold and a lot of iron, and I didn't want to use it all up because I saw what to do with these things. So let me grab another stack of gold and let's head over to the island that T-Rav made over there for Undercraft. So from what I understand, we can use this table with the blessed fragments, and it's either like this or the opposite way around. Let's find out. Yep, it's opposite. There we go. Okay. So we need 18 holy alloy plates. Okay. And then my weapons are looking pretty bad. So is my armor. So I want to make myself... Oh, is there an actual normal crafting table? Okay. I want to make myself a holy hammer. Okay. Every 5th strike doubles damage and heals you and others nearby. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, and it's the same speed as an axe, so I'm going to have to get used to that. Next up, let's make ourselves some pants. Yeah, we can make ourselves some pants here. And then now the helmet. So there's one like this. Swiftness aura on melee hits when you have the full set. Or we can do projects a toughness aura on melee hits with a full set. I feel like with this 5 strikes in a row and the supportive aura and stuff, I probably want to go with toughness instead. Okay, so if we want to see what this looks like now. So the helmet here is yellow, and then so are the pants, and it gives like a little bit better of a armor, I hope. Okay, I'm feeling a little better now that I'm geared up and whatnot. So now I want to focus on the more druid stuff of Florcraft. And over here we've got my druid stuff. I've already been absorb blooms and disc poppies. I've been making some of those, and I want to unlock basic runes and check out what that does. And that unlocks a new page. Okay, so this rune, so this will help create different things on page 2. Mystical furnace, burning scepter. Oh wow, we can do a lot of these. 2 ender pearls, ender rift scepter, mending scepter. I want mending scepter because if this armor gets damaged, this is expensive stuff. Okay, what is this? Okay, mending scepter allows you to heal yourself at the cost of 2 verdant essence or another target entity for half cost. Okay, so this is more like the kind of the paladin thing that we're going for with like the supportive stuff. That would work. So, oh wow, all of these are unlocks. This is kind of a lot. So I think I'm gonna unlock a bunch of these, and I'll come back once I have a plan on what to do, because there's a lot that I just uncovered here. So after using up pretty much all of my verdant essence minus the raw stuff, I moved my pylon back in here, and this brings me to the fact that we need to actually start farming this, not manually. So, this is what we've unlocked. I am interested in these essence alloys. With this, the GUI scale needs to be smaller, otherwise like this pops up and whatnot, and I read that and whatnot later, but this is something that we really want, the essence capacitor. So that way whenever we're collecting essence, it holds 20 instead of 5, because the pylons hold 5, the capacitor holds 20. So these accept from disc poppies, which we have here. These are the ones that absorb essence from one thing and put it to another. This one draws essence from pylons near themselves, so we want an absorb bloom, disc poppy chain over to a essence capacitor. That's going to be what we need. So the order goes the pylon, which collects the essence, into a absorb bloom, which absorbs the essence, puts it into another, or to itself, a disc poppy, which takes that essence and moves it to something like a capacitor. And that's how we'll get all the essence that we need for a lot of this stuff. And then we've got some redstone controls and stuff, but that's the first thing we need to do. 3 pylons, basically. We can have way more if we really need the essence, but I don't think we will. So at the moment we have this one, and we have one in the nether that's collecting the verdant. So first things first, instead of making more of this stuff, we really need to make another one of these. So I do have enough, and I will use the raw essence here for that, just because it's easy, and we have a lot of that one around. See, this is, I really like this. This is a lot of fun, this one. So we've got 3, we're gonna have 3 of these pylons, and 3 capacitors. I don't know how manually we want to make this. So now we got to decide where to put the pylons. So I've already got one in the nether. We'll deal with that one. That'll be its own separate thing. But I kind of want these pylons to link to each other. So if we hold out the Druid Scepter here, you can see that we're getting verdant essence around this area. You can even see one of the little wisps moving about. And then if we head over towards the ocean, or even this side of the island, it turns into the other one, the blue one. I don't remember off the top of my head. So I'm thinking the best meeting point would be maybe some sort of raft or something out here, and then the green here, and then the flowers lead into basically on the shore or somewhere in the base. Maybe we can move it through a window. I'm not sure how that works. Oh, did you hear that? I just heard a ding, and now this is glowing green. What if I... Oh, I held it out and it put it in, right? Okay, cool. So I could have like a little flower field where I do that. Or what I'm thinking is I kind of want to put the stuff up here. Okay. I think here on this cliff face is the perfect place for it. Here we go. And I've got all these essence flasks just filling up here while I'm building this. And then I think the nature's oculus can be down in the ground here, right here, to look like a little stepping stool as I come up to do this. And we'll have a few of the dispoppy flowers here. One probably coming from over here, and the other maybe down there. I'm kind of thinking of putting one down there. I want it to be both symmetrical, not symmetrical. So I think what I'll do is I'll have this pylon down here. Let me go and fill that up from this flower. A pylon or two over here. I'm going to clear this out, but I don't have a thing right now. So we'll have maybe a few pylons here. I'll decorate it later, but then there'll be a absorb bloom that goes around to here or whatnot, and then a disc poppy over here or something. Yeah, like we'll have a few disc poppies right next to this to kind of give it a little bit of a little bit more decoration. Hopefully this will reach all the way over there. We'll find out. So the next step then is to make something here. I'm thinking either a boat or a raft or something like that, and have a few of the ray lilies push the essence pretty much up here and into this. So there'll be another disc poppy here. Eventually, I'm thinking that this floor or will be more like wood, and it'll be made out of the batteries or whatever. So this looks super ugly, but I think what I'm gonna do is make this into a little island, or a little extension of this coastline here, because this is this has got the blue essence and whatnot. So my main confusion is kind of the wording and if this is accurate to what I actually need to do. So the ray lilies will always take, so if I pick one of these up, it says ray lilies siphon essence from nearby flowers and will only ever siphon from the closest flower, regardless of whether or not it has essence. So what I'm thinking is the closest flower to this one needs to be that flower, and then the closest flower to this flower needs to be this flower. It needs to be, so basically these flowers need to get further apart, if I'm understanding this correctly, every time. So this flower is the closest to this one, which means this one has to either be the same length away or further in order to keep this one only absorbing from this one, and this one absorbing this one, if that makes sense. So they need to be exactly the same or further apart in order to pull from the correct thing. And it's been a little while, so I'm not entirely sure if this is even working. I haven't seen any essence go from here to here to here to here all the way up, so I guess I just have to wait and see. But I guess I can start building now. Building the little island and whatnot. It's going to take some time, but maybe we can connect like a little coastline thing, connect these two and make a crescent moon or whatever. Maybe I'll do that and spend a little time building and whatnot off after this episode and whatnot. So since this is a server, the essence from the nether has actually been generating the entire time. Anytime the world's loaded, this chunk or these chunks here are loaded. So I can just come in here, grab 10 essence and walk out. So that's really good and all, but what we need to do is we need to have a pylon here so it collects up to 20. And since we don't come in here very much, that's probably going to be the priority. The first one to get the battery or whatever is going to be the nether, because we don't come here that much, and I don't want to siphon all of that all the time like I just did. So I will say, if you're playing in a pack similar to this, where you have both Florcraft and Under Magic, I suggest getting the Iron Rod as a magical item, because you can just point it at a wisp and kill it almost immediately, no matter what, by dropping the iron or whatnot on it. So, well, this is a bad example. Finally got it. Okay. Well, you can get the essence super easy that way, and it's very nice. You don't have to waste arrows or anything. It's just convenient. And I know Under Magic and Florcraft were created by the same person, and I can guarantee that they did not intend for you to use both of these things. So I understand that I'm doing something a little bit cheaty with it, but at the same time, it's kind of fun that we can mix these two and figure out what, if they, like, how they pair well together and whatnot. It's good information for the map creator, or for the data pack creator, if they do want to balance these two together, as if you want to use them in a pack like this. Okay, we need 2 more arid essence, and I'm okay with using these 2 to finish this off. Boom. Okay, so there's the essence capacitor. Let's go. Oh, look. Oh, wow. That filled up so fast. So we got 3 more verdant essence that was just piling up. Oh, this is going to work very well. And then we'll have a whole bunch more in the floor here. I don't know why I'm so excited by this, but this is just so much fun to, like, figure out. And I don't know, I haven't seen this before, so a lot of the times I'll play mod packs, or I'll play different data packs or something like that, and I already know how to do all this stuff, so I forgot an Absorb Bloom. Okay, got the Absorb Bloom this time. I want to just put the capacitor there, the pylon on top of that. Ooh, looks very gold, very fancy. Maybe we'll put it a few more. That was glass? That was a dropper. What? I'm confused. Let's put it here. Kind of looks like a cross, which is interesting. Okay, pylon here. Okay, so now we've got these 2, and we'll take a Absorb Bloom. Oh, we need dirt. Okay, we got dirt. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Absorb Bloom here. So that's going to take this essence, and then we're just going to make... You know what? This will be fun. So we'll do a little bit of a triangle here. So the Ray Lily will be here, and then the Disc Poppy here. And I'm worried about that. Oh no. Let's run away before that gas sees it. I don't want those flowers blowing up. See if we can kill it with our iron rod. Let's also use the spectral boomerang. Looks like it despawned. Okay. Oh, whoa, what is that? Oh no. This must be an under magic thing. Okay, let's mark them. I can't use the rod on it. Let's do this. Okay, that's the extra damage noise. Okay, got it. That's a lot of essence. Whoa. Okay. Was that because we set up a pylon in here? Okay. I am I'm happy for the extra damage there. That definitely helped. That was pretty intense. I hit it at least 6 or 7 times with what would be an iron axe, so it's got to be pretty strong, whatever that is. That's probably close to 10, maybe 12 swipes with a sword. Being shot at by a... Oh! I can't tell if I hit him or not. Oh, these iron rods are a lot of fun. He just jumped off. Oh. So I... Oops. So I was able to get enough essence for these another essence capacitor. But it intakes essence from a dispoppy. Disabling their redstone means absorb blooms needs to remove the essence. So I need absorb blooms here and these dispoppies. That way they can go between. I also need to know if this can, if essence can go through blocks. That way this can be underground and I like flip a lever or hit a button or whatnot and it retracts a piston or dispowers or unpowers this and I can absorb enough essence through that way. Because I would love to have underground batteries. That way they're not all over the place. Because these look good. These are very cool. We can make trees or whatnot out of them if that's not the case. But that's kind of a lot of flowers and stuff. And I wasn't quite ready for that today. So I think what I'll do is we're going to collect 10 essence of everything. Oh, we just got another one. We're going to collect 10 essence of everything. And we'll make this this Druidic Laurette? So I did some reworking of the system. It's been a few days, and I think this is a good one for now. So we've got a Dispoppy here and a Absorb Bloom here. So the once this is turned off, the Absorb Bloom will absorb and pass it forward. When the redstone signal is turned on, the Dispoppy will pull that back in. I've got the same for... got the same for over there. And you can see there's an Absorb Bloom. On the other side, there's also Dispoppy. So yeah, I reworked it, and I am going to do some more testing in a creative world or something. So I'll figure out what I want to do there when I have a little bit more freedom to test and whatnot. But in this chest here, we have all of the things I want to make. And it's a bit expensive. So I want to start out with this because it looks so cool. So this is the Druidic Layer something. But it goes like this, and then these two. Perfect. And now both of the stored essence gets pulled through, and it should be all the way up to 10 here, except for this one. So if that's the case, we just need to open it up a little bit and get that transferred over. And then I also have a few extra essence vials of arid. That way we can put them in there. Okay, so this thing, do I put it on my head? It looks like I put it in my head, and I love it. Look at that. That looks really good. Okay, now let's get it from the angles over here. Love it. So this spirit, so it doubles the spirit spawn rate, flask speed, and increases damage. So the flask speed is how often, if this is your inventory, it'll pull stuff out. So essence from the air. And how much How much armor does it give? Does it give any? It does not give any armor. Okay, so that's good to know. Okay, and the next things I want to make are essence ingots. I think that's what they're called. Let's see what they're actually called here. The essence alloys, yeah, and then we can make different tools, and I kind of want to get some of these unlocked. So, essence tools here, we need this, and let's make 6 verdant alloy ingots, 6 eridic alloy ingots, and I'm out of arid essence. And there we go. Okay, so that's full. Pretty much. So there's that alloy, and now the aqueous alloy. That is all 3 different types, and the first thing I want to see is, can I do this? No armor. Okay. Okay, so we're recharged. We need one of these swords. Now, how much does this take? This takes 10. Oh, okay. And is this... Okay, so technically this is still an iron sword, so it's not as good as a diamond sword, unfortunately, but maybe the upgraded version will be. We won't be able to make it, but let's test it out. Ooh. It's diamond tier. Okay, so the next tier up is what this is. Awesome. So all of these are diamond tier tools here. Okay, so it creates flaming sweeping attacks when striking hostile creatures, not normal like cows or pigs or something. Sometimes using eridic essence. Okay, so there's a chance that it uses it, but cool. And it costs 15 to make. All right. Let's move on to the axe. Okay, so I'm making the axe. What we got here? Ooh. Oh, the art looks so good for this. Okay, so it's diamond tier. Burns my logs into charcoal, sometimes using eridic essence. That's super useful because coal is one of the most valuable things, like for torches and stuff, for all the caves down there. Yeah, the essence itself is kind of an issue because we're running out super quick. But here we go. It's pickaxe. Okay, we have a sea temple over there, so we should be able to make this one at some point with a lot of risk. Cleaves away entire ore clusters at once, sometimes using acquiescence. So this is a vein miner pick. That's super useful. So this would be the one. I mean, well, I really want to see what the next pickaxe is. Is there another pickaxe? I think that's it. Okay, so we've got a vein miner pick here, and that's aqueous. Let's look at the verdant. Do you want to do hoe or shovel first? Fortune seeker, bountiful, earth hoe. So let's do the fortune seeker. It also replaces the normal drops of dirt and sand with occasional treasures like metal nuggets. Oh, okay, so it's like sifting through sand and gravel. That's kind of cool. It's unique. I did not expect it to do that, so interesting. And the hoe, I'm guessing, is something better with planting. Oh, okay, so this is a hoe with a druidic scepter, so I don't need this. I can just use this. Okay, and that way I don't have 2 inventory slots worth of stuff, and I always have a hoe on me. That's pretty useful. Okay, so out of everything, I think the pickaxe is the most valuable, and with the current amount of essence I have, there's no way I can make this. But that brings me to the main issue I'm currently having is essence supplies. Like, I could get a whole bunch of these batteries, and since it's a server, it would just, you know, everything would fill up by the time I got back. And I can design that with redstone and all that stuff, but there are these things here, essence vessels and runic pylons. I feel like runic pylons are the next step up, but I need to unlock the essence vessel first. So that costs gas tiers. So we'll have to do that next time, unfortunately, because I've been at this for like 4 days. Like, it's been quite a learning curve, quite a little bit of a grind here. I'm sure I could do a little better with more pylons and stuff. I'm going to work in a creative test world to make that happen. But I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this druid magic. I find it a lot of fun. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.